Sheikh, the book knowledge that comes from learning through books, but the holy ones have knowledge that doesn't come from the books.
No.
To acquire that
The
knowledge...
prophets did not learn anything from a book. It is wahy that comes to them. They may inherit books, some are given books, but the book that's given to them also is not a copy from the sky that they are reading. It is not. Huh? And the 4 books, it became physical, it can become physical, but the physical is just one representation of it. You understand? The meaning and the secret is something else. Yes?
Yes.
So 4 books, they are like that. The 100 suhufs, they are also like that. So the wrong person can read the book. He will get nothing from it, only evil. Yes? The right person who reads it, he will benefit from it. The right person who reads it, understanding how to get that knowledge does not belong to him. How to get that knowledge, then the proper knowledge will reach to him. Say.
Does that knowledge come through submission? The more you submit,
but submit
does it
to what?
open to you? The knowledge that's beyond what is beyond the page.
The servant comes closer and closer. It's not about knowledge or lack of knowledge. It's about being useful to Allah. You may think it is knowledge, you want that, but it really is not for you. You cannot be useful with this. You want it so bad, but it's not for you. You can still get it. You're not useful for Allah. You're not close to Him. Hadith Qudsi is saying that. My servant draws closer and closer to me. Let's say through the Shariat, through the religion, doing things. He becomes beloved to me. Then what happens when he comes closer to Allah than that? What becomes of him? What becomes of him?
He becomes part of him?
You become, the Hadith Qudsi is saying, then that one, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He will look with, let's say, with that secret. He will look with that power. He will look His hands, His feet. That doesn't mean that Allah is going to become or you're going to become Allah. It means that now you are going to fulfill that work, that service, because you are a servant representing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is saying, I will be His eyes. I will be His hands that He touches. I will be His feet that He walks. That is not literal. Of course, we are not saying subhanahu wa ta'ala. That means that Allah's secret, that is the power that is there through the vision, like we say, there's different time, different space. And these are only 2 things. There's so many other things. So now, when you are doing it according to that, with that divine permission and that divine power, it will be completely different. But you are doing all these things. He will speak, He will see. I will become His eyes that He sees. I will become His tongue that He speaks. But now you're no longer yourself, really. You become a tool, you understand? So no, it's not about, oh, I want knowledge, more I submit, more I'm going to get this knowledge. No, it's not about you anymore. It's about what is given to you. What is your wazifa? What is your work? What is your duty? That's why we're concentrating always on work, no, here? I'm yelling at you because of your work here. The small work that you do, you've been doing for years. Do you understand? So now it's not about knowledge anymore. Huh? Yes, you are the tool, all the tools in your toolbox. They're all different. They all have a different function. Yes?
Yes.
But they have no life. Who is giving that life? You are. Do you understand? So you may say that tool then is connected to you because you're the one who's giving it will. Yes?
Yes.
And purpose. So, I remove that question that you asked about knowledge. I talk about submission now. You understand? Now, with that submission that you have, but it is not submission for knowledge. Huh? It is submission because you have to submit. It is submission because Allah deserves to be worshipped. It is submission because that is your honor. Yes? Then that time they may use you. Sometimes they may use you like this, sometimes they may use you like that, sometimes you become like that, so you can change too. Sometimes they put batteries there. So they are not holding it, but they are controlling it, but you are doing so many things, and people are looking and say, wow, you can do this. But the tool is going, must say, no, it's not me. This is important. Huh? Understand? Afiyat olsun. Inshallah. So, that knowledge now. Bismillah. It is to become a tool. So knowledge. What knowledge? What secrets of books? This, that. Knowledge. First knowledge. Most important knowledge is yourself. Knowledge about yourself. And yourself means your ego. You don't know knowledge about yourself, you will not know Allah. No higher knowledge there is other than the knowledge of your Lord. So, oh, forgive me. Assalamu alaikum.